This is my 1979 Yamaha XT500. I haven't had this running for I don't know how many years, and you can see she's been stored and picked up a bit of dust. So I thought this might be a nice video to just to see how see if we can get her running again and get her back on the road. I think, if I remember rightly, I would have disconnected the battery and I would have run it out of fuel, left her idling until she ran out of fuel. So hopefully the carburetor is empty of fuel, and the battery's going to be dead, I'm sure, anyway. But you know, we'll have a look at that. So this hasn't been no fuel has passed through here for some time. Let's have a little smell. Yeah, it smells a bit Fausty. Not terrible, but doesn't smell great. Now she's done about, can you see that there? 28,024 miles. No, 26,024 miles. And I used to ride her in California, and then I brought her back here and I rode her for a little bit here. And then she's been in storage for some time. So I do quite like this little gizmo here. That's because the oil is stored in the frame. This is a little aftermarket temperature gauge for the oil, so you can keep an eye on that and see what that comes up to when you're on the road. So let's see what we find inside the battery bay. I mean, I may have even taken the battery out altogether. I just can't remember what I did. Ah, no, there she is. Left her in, but I obviously disconnected her. I'm just going to go and get. I'm not expecting to find any power in here at all, but let's have a look. I mean, she may come back, but I'm doubtful. I'll take her out and we'll have a look. It just comes off of there. I need to Phillips screwdriver for that, and we'll get her out. I'm not expecting to see any power in here at all, but let's put it down on 20. Let's connect that on there. I'd be really surprised if we see anything at all in here. Wow. Still got 3 volts in there. Reading 3 volts almost. 2.8. So let's plug in the charger and see if she'll take a charge. This is looking a little bit more positive. I have one of these chargers. Let's try plug her in. So this charger can do a boost and then a trickle charge. Let's switch her on. So she's reading, it says error. Why is that? Is that because this is only 12 volt? Oh no, 6 volt. Voltage too low maybe? Connected the right way around. Okay, maybe this isn't the charger she used then. I'm going to drain off the fuel from the tank. It just doesn't smell too good. And, well, why not? Let's just... Let's see what magic we get out of there. Let's try the on position first. Nope. Okay. Let's go up to reserve then. Maybe there is nada in there. No, I can't hear anything. Maybe we're empty. Oh, that's probably pretty good. I'll put some fresh fuel in, and we'll just give that a little flush. Okay. Alrighty, what do you reckon? We just connect it up, check the oil. How was that? That was kind of like that, wasn't it? Yeah. That's a pretty poor fit. We need to change that fuel line, but for the purpose of this little bit, we won't do it right now. I don't know if you can even see in there, can you? Eek. You know what, I'll change that fuel pipe out now. Jumping forward a little bit, so I put a new fuel line in and a new fuel filter, and also this fuel tap was leaking from somewhere up here, and there's a little rubber O-ring that goes around the flange there, so I changed that. I had another an O-ring that I managed to fit in there and cleaned that up, and that's not leaking now. The battery is showing about 3 volts, so it wouldn't take a charge, but perhaps I've put it back in now just so I can see if the bike will start, and that may give it the jolt that it needs to start charging. I'm not holding up a great deal of hope for it, but it's worth a go. Anyway, next I'm going to check for spark. So I'm going to whip the plug out and just check for a spark before we go any further. Alrighty. So if I can remember to start this thing. Fuel on, choke on. Wow, first kick, ooh, beauty. Full choke again, shall we try it? One of the peculiarities with this bike is that it has a decomp lever here. It's a decompression lever, and so you pull the lever in, turn the kickstart around until in this little sight glass here you see a silver window appear. Let's have a look. Let's put that on with my knee. Turn it round, watch for the silver. There it is there, look, see it? There's the silver. When you're on the silver now, you lift, you let go of the decomp lever, and then it's in the right position, the piston's in the right position to be able to kick it over. If you don't do that, you hit the compression, you just you just can't kick it past compression. Yes, that's years of dust burning off. all happened back in the spring. I MOT'd the bike and got it on the road, but not before I converted it to a 12-volt electrical system. There's a company here in the UK, can't remember what they're called now, but they're easy to find online, and they do a kit which is where they do a few different options, but I bought the kit which was a battery, a regulator, a ignition module, I think, something like that, but all 12-volt system. Oh, and a set of lamps as well, a set of bulbs for it, so it was pretty good. So rather than just go out and buy another 6-volt battery, which is what I did the last time I got it on the road, I decided let's go for it and go for the 12-volt system, which I'd heard was just much more reliable. So anyway, the bike's on the road. I've ridden it through the summer and it's been great to get back out on the road again. We're now back round to winter time, so I'll put it away and mothball it till next year. Anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time. Cheers.